Alright, yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Checo G, aka El Boca 17. For those of you who know me in the PlayStation, or on the PlayStation network, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing great. I wanted to make a quick update on this Curse of Osiris DLC, and my take on it so far. Um, So far, the DLC was a bit short, but that's something I already expected. Um, Based on what I saw the gigs on, the download gig. Um, Other than that, everything else is pretty good. There is a pretty big grind in the game right now, which
Looking for
are
anything in
the
particular,
forge
Guardian?
weapons, which I have two of them. This Jack Queen King 3 on my hunter, and I have a scout rifle on my warlock. So I have not used this weapon very much, so I couldn't tell you how it handles. But I have used the scout, and the scout is actually a very good
Your
scout rifle.
courage against the Red
So
Legion
I do
inspires,
recommend
Guardian.
getting that. By the way, I did upload some gameplay earlier, and this
Clean
was
up the
one of the
dust,
exotics
reorganize my
that I
inventory.
was
It's not
showcasing on
home
that.
yet, but it will be.
This, to me, as mm, you know, so far from what I've played, I'm pretty speechless with this weapon right here. This weapon is such a great gun. This is such a great hand cannon. I recommend all of you guys to fucking grind out for this gun.
No word from
Be on the
Fenchurch
lookout
today.
for this gun. This
He
is a
must have found
great
something
fucking hand
interesting.
cannon. I think this is gonna change a lot of metas. I haven't checked it out in PvP, so I'm not too sure. But by the looks of that impact, and by the 3 round burst, and by the precision hits that recover
We drove
your
the Red
health,
Legion
and
out.
also
Do the same to whomever comes
recover
next.
ammo, that sounds fucking OP as fuck. But anyway,
Don't get too
besides that,
distracted by the new setup, Guardian.
right now the grind is pretty much these forge weapons. So the basic concept of these forge weapons is
It's
you
easy
gotta
now, Guardian.
grind out maybe either strikes, public events, or crucible, or something along those lines. You the material that you're supposed to gather is either going to be some radiolarian culture,
Just browsing. That's fine
which
by
you
me.
can upgrade to make something else called radiolarian. I forgot what it was. But anyway, all these are all pieces to these boxes right here called Lost Prophecies. Um, I believe there's 12
It's
verses.
easy
I
back,
believe.
Guardian.
I'm not sure.
You're the
Don't quote me on
suffering
that one.
never gets its goods.
I've done the verse 1, 3, and I've collected number 6. So I'm on 6. So basically,
Just browsing.
it's asking me to get concentrated radiolarian culture. So basically, this is not concentrated. So I have to get 10 of these to create one concentrated radiolarian culture. So once I collected those, then once I collect 20 of them, then that would make two radiolarian cultures, because it takes 10 to make one. So it works the same way with the paradox amplifier. So you're gonna get which are
Don't get too
these right here.
distracted
These
by
are
the
gonna
new
be, you're gonna get
setup.
10 of these, and then once you get your 10, you're gonna make one, and that's gonna fit into the one slot of paradox amplifier, advanced paradox amplifier. So that's pretty much how you do the forge weapons. And I mean, so far I feel like it's a pretty good grind, but I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm pretty happy with what I got. I mean, I'm one of those that is pretty much just waiting it out now, because I bought the $100 version, the
Eververse isn't just
deluxe
a title.
or the collector's edition um, with the legendary sword and the emblem and whatnot. Well, you know, I don't know how. I mean, I know I saved about. I don't even think I saved money because the actual DLC ended up being like 35 bucks. So I ended up paying $40 extra for that extra content, I'm assuming. So I mean, I'm still pretty happy with the DLC. It's not as bad as it was gonna be, or as, you know, as people thought it would be. It's not bad at all. I mean, I feel like they dropped the rate of exotics because it seems like it's a lot harder to get exotics now. I know that they are going to implement 3 of coins later in the future, which right now they are using something called fire team medallions, which increase your XP boost or gained and loot for you and members of your fire team and strikes, public events, and crucible. So this is gonna change with 3 of coins coming in because 3 of coins actually increase the amount of or the chances of your exotics showing up. But with that change coming back in, it's gonna completely rewrite this one right here. So this one's not gonna be as effective. I don't think, at least. I mean, if it helps, then having a bunch of them stacked together, then that would be awesome. But I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. But um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, so far so good. I've managed to finish my hunter. I mean, they have a bunch of they also have a bunch of new things they added to the gear loot or the gear pool, which are ornaments. Now we have ornaments for each of the social space vendors and whatnot, or they're not really vendors, but I mean, I guess they would be now. Yeah, so pretty much we got our new suit there, right there. Looks pretty sweet. I mean, it looks better than what it used to. That's for damn sure. All right, so now we got that one on this side, and now we got another one for Zavala. Let's see.
Always good to see another hero of the tower.
Let's take a look at that. All right, so this is the ornament. This is the gear with the ornaments on it, which is pretty awesome. It looks a little different. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, now let's go to who else has some gear for me up here? I'm not sure if it was Ikora. But what we can do though is we can check out and see if we can see any of the new ornaments for the faction gear. Okay, so okay, wait a second. What is this?
Guardian?
What is this? Scout report, Mercury.
No refunds, okay?
Okay.
Be
I don't know
brave
what
out
that
there,
is, but alright. I haven't figured that out yet. Alright, so let's see if we can see any of the gear for the factions
Our timelines
that are coming
again.
up. Yep, there it is right there. So this is the new faction ornament set right here for the hunter, at least. Doesn't look bad. It does not look bad at all. Oh, we got one new gun that we can see here. Oh, look at that. It's looking pretty sweet there. anyway, but that's a sidearm I hadn't seen there. So these vendors, let's go check out Dead Orbit. Let's see what Dead Orbit looks like.
Guardian.
But yeah, as you can see, I haven't seen everything in the game. And one thing that I did like that Bungie did was that they canceled out the last stream before the DLC dropped, and I think that was a very good idea because it kept us wondering what was coming, and that was great, man. I really feel like that was a damn good idea. But anyway, yeah, that was a Hunter gear set. Dead Orbit. Let's go ahead and check out some more ornaments for some other gear. But anyway, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that for this review. I mean, other than having to actually play it yourself, I mean, that's all entirely up to opinion. If the game doesn't really satisfy you, then the game's probably not for you anymore. I mean, this game used to be a certain way, and it's definitely very different than how it used to be. But I feel like this is how we should have played it originally. With this DLC that just dropped, and maybe the new one that's gonna drop in April. Maybe that's how we should have really been playing this game with those DLCs already in the game. But I mean, there's not much you can the community can do about it already. I mean, it's already done, and there's nothing else that can be done. So now it's just learning how to adapt and how to make things better. But this is New Monarchy right here for the Hunter. This is the gear set that I have on it right now, so this is what it will look like. Ooh, nice. Oh my god, look at that. I like that. That is pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Alright, well, I can't wait till the next faction rally. Well, that's gonna be cool though. But anyway, that's pretty much that for this video. Like I said, they do have a bunch of new things. One of the main new things they added was the map, the Mercury map, and I'm gonna have to say yes, it's great. It's beautiful. The things that you'll see within the actual story while you're going through the actual Infinite Forest is just amazing. The visuals, it's just awesome. I just hope people take advantage of the way it looks, because it right now this game looks very, 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 very good. It's just we're missing a few things that used to make the game interesting, and I don't know, that could be its downfall. I just hope it's not, and I hope that Bungie will recover soon from all this hate. I mean, it's well-deserved hate because they fail to communicate a lot of things when they should be communicating those things. But it is what it is, and that shit happens, man. I mean, you can't control everything. You can only do so much. But this is Mercury right here. Beautiful.